Alright, well, here's the day we've all been waiting for. Meet Gomer. Her private pile, as Charlie would say. Number 8 exhaust lobe on the cam is flat. And there's a knock in the bottom end, but we can't figure out what it is. I got the tranny disconnected, still knocks. I don't know. Pulled the pan, looked at everything. Nothing looks too bad. But anyway, and then we got this steering box issue. Once on the ground, I mean it's wobbling now, but anyway, steering box is junk. Brakes are stuck on because the push rod for the master cylinder, the hole in the bracket that it goes through wasn't big enough, and the master cylinder's at an angle, so the rod's at an angle and it was binding on the bracket. So the brakes were stuck on. We got that kind of fixed for now. So yeah. This motor was supposed to be new. The car was supposed to run and drive and handle great. So I assumed that would mean the steering box would be okay, and the brakes. So the motor's junk. The brakes didn't work. Steering is no good. Oh, and all the lights work and function as they should. The brake lights weren't even hooked up. Someone had just put a master cylinder in it. They never hooked the brake light switch back up. When we hooked it up, the brake lights came on. They'd shut off when you stepped on the brake. Not a huge deal. We already fixed that, but just one more thing on the list of don't buy a car off eBay, which I already knew, but I've been looking for cars around here for even years, and can't find nothing. When you do find something, way overpriced. So anyway, just got tired of waiting and took a chance. I like the car. Is it worth what I paid for it? I don't know. Maybe. Up here it would be. The body's so-so. It's not too bad. No complaints there. Roof's been filled and it's cracked and got Bondo, but that's to be expected. Front suspension's nice, so that's a bonus. Was I going to keep the 283 forever? No, but I was trying to buy a running and driving car that I could enjoy for a while I finish the shoebox, and which, don't get me wrong, I'm easily going to get this thing back on the road. It's just wasn't a project I was expecting to do right now. Right now it's kind of sitting here in the way, not movable. Here's a 350 I got for free. Supposedly was a running motor. I know it was a running motor. I know the truck it came out of. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Yes, this just needs a cam, but it's got that knock. I don't know what that is. The camshaft lobe, you can see it from pulling the pan. It's round. It's almost completely round. So all that metal from that lobe has gone through this motor. Basically, it needs rebuilt. Clean this up, put a cam in it, call it good for now, use it until I build another motor. I don't know. This was supposed to be for Angel's Nova because her motor is 80 over, but her car runs fine. So I don't know. Got a Turbo 400 for free also, which I don't want. Yeah, so anyway, here's the car. Obviously this intake air cleaner setup's going. Nothing too exciting in the interior. Gonna chop it 2 or 3 inches, somewhere in that range, haven't decided. I'm going to keep the same style headers, but I'm going to delete that rest of the exhaust options. So I'm going to get different headers with the little turnouts and different wheels. These are like original Raiders, I think, which are kind of cool, but not the look I'm going for this car. So those will be going, and yeah, that's about all I know for now. Right now I need to figure out what I'm doing for a motor and a steering box. As you can see, I don't have a lot of room here. The way this is set up now, I mean, I don't know. I guess I could move, I don't know. I'm not a Model A builder. I just like them. This is the first one I've had. Know nothing about them as far as steering options. Other than that, this is a side steer, and I'd like to keep this set up versus putting a Vega box in there or something. I just don't see there being a lot of room here for other options unless they mount up further. Don't know nothing. Other than that, at this point, I'm slightly discouraged. You know, I spent most of my money buying this car and doing the motor in the K10, and just not in the mood to spend a bunch of money right now. But I'm gonna have to do something. So yeah, there she is. Still excited, although it doesn't seem like it. It will be cool. But I would not have paid what I paid for a car knowing that the steering and motor and brakes weren't any good. So I should have just bought a body and done a frame and just built the whole thing myself. That's my mistake, which I knew better. But like I said, I was impatient. I wanted something cool to drive, so there you go. That's where they got me. Got me. Gomer. No brakes. Car's so low it's dragging on the ground. But it looks cool. Whoa, easy there. Your tires are up in the front? You have to put some stops on there. It looks cool though. Isn't that all that matters? You got any brakes? No. Thought maybe the backs would still work.
Pretty good U-turn though.
Yeah, Austin Powers. Yeah, you're in by a mile.
Well, I didn't know, so I was like,
What do you think you were driving?
semi. Man, my thing is low, man. Oh, my heels, like, that's sweet.
Yeah, it looks cool. I think you might have to raise it up though if you want to drive it anywhere.
I'd leave that motor in if it was like this. It'd be sweet to me just to let it cruise like that. that low. So,
And I hear you. I'd leave the motor in mine too if it ran.
right. I would too. Since it don't, we'll change it.